What's up, guys? Ariel here from West Coast Advantage Nutrition Coaching. I want to talk to you guys today about supplements. There are a lot of different supplements on the market. We are constantly being berated with ads, and whether they're on social media or like in person when you're walking down the street, there's all of these different supplements that are marketing things like helping you lose weight, shredding belly fat, increasing your performance, all of these different things. And because they're not regulated, they can make these claims because there's nothing testing whether or not they're going to be able to do this. So we're going to dive into different supplements that you may want to take and the reasons behind avoiding the other ones. To start off, I just want to say that there are only a handful of supplements that I really do support for most people to take. There are, of course, extenuating circumstances where certain people are really deficient in certain vitamins or minerals. Some people have nutrient deficiencies, things like that, that would really require them to take more supplementation than most people. But the majority of people, I really don't recommend taking a lot of supplements because I do believe that the best form of getting all of your nutrients, vitamins, minerals is through real food. And you can absolutely do that. You just have to make sure that you're paying attention to what you're eating. So the first supplement that I really do think is beneficial for most people to take is going to be fish oil. You're looking for an omega-3, and that's comprised of EPA, DHA, and ALA. And you find different types of, or different ratios of these blends of omega-3 fatty acids in things like fish. I have a list here of different places that you can find it. So anchovies, bluefish, herring, mackerel, salmon, sardines are a big one, tuna, sturgeon, things like that. Now, the reason that we like fish oil so much is that omega-3 fatty acids are a balancer for omega-6s, which is found in a lot of our meat, predominantly chicken. And in the standard American diet, there's a lot of chicken. Some health benefits of fish oil include helping with arthritis, but just overall joint health. So even if you don't have arthritis, if you have like stiff or achy joints, or you notice that like in the morning you get that way or at night you feel that way, fish oil is a really great supplement to take on a daily basis to help alleviate some of that stiffness in your joints. Another benefit of fish oil is that it does help with hormone health, and it can help with levels of depression in certain people. So if you do feel like you struggle with that and you do not take an omega-3 supplement, I do highly suggest it. A lot of times we start to feel the symptoms of depression when our body just internally is not functioning properly. So it's a really great thing to try and, like get through to the root of the cause of how you're feeling instead of just slapping some sort of medication on top of it. So that's not to say that if you do have depression, you shouldn't be taking the medication you're prescribed. This is something that you can do on top of that, and it may help you feel better and it won't hurt. So just try that. Another supplement that I do recommend for most of my clients, because I do think that it is kind of like a benefit for everybody, is magnesium. So magnesium is a supplement that you can take kind of for a bunch of different reasons. For women, it does help with PMS and depression. So if you have really bad period symptoms, or you are like really suffering before your period starts, like in that premenstrual period, then you really want to consider taking magnesium. It does help with water retention, so it reduces the amount of water your body holds onto during PMS, so it helps with bloating, and it helps with cramps because it is a little bit, it acts kind of like a muscle relaxer, not to the extent of prescription medication, so it's not going to be something super intense, but it does help your body naturally relax. So it has really great calming properties in that way, so it's a great option for women especially. But that being said, because it does have those benefits, it helps a lot with recovery from strenuous exercise, and it's another one that has been linked to help with depression. Same reasons. If your body feels good on the inside, you'll feel good throughout. So just keep that in mind as well. Magnesium can also help prevent migraines. Same reason, it helps you kind of relax a little bit, and it gives you a little bit less sensitivity to certain stimuli. So just keep that in mind as well. So this last one is one that I'm not like 100% on recommending for most people, but I do believe that it can be beneficial for people that really are struggling. So protein powder is one of those things where I feel like a lot of people just kind of resort to it as like the quick fix. Like, you don't have to think about eating any meat, you don't have to think about cooking, you just like go for a protein shake. But the issue there is that when you're eating, you're getting a lot of extra benefits from chewing your food, from processing it, from digesting it, instead of just drinking all of your calories. So if you're somebody that always resorts to having a protein shake for dinner, I wouldn't recommend for you to supplement with protein. I would recommend actually for you to focus on eating whole foods, animal sources of protein, trying to cook your meals instead of always reaching for that protein shake. But that being said, if you're a super busy person and like that last little bit of protein you just cannot get in every day, and you feel like you're really suffering if you don't get a protein shake or like some sort of supplementation from your protein source, like I do think that for you it might be beneficial. Same thing goes for people that are in situations where they don't have access or they don't eat animal proteins. You're going to really need to focus on supplementing your protein from somewhere, especially vegans and vegetarians, because it's a lot harder for you to get all of the nutrients that you need from protein without supplementing with some sort of protein powder, protein shake, some added protein supplement. So just keep that in mind as well. That's really all I have to say about protein. I do think that it's always better to eat your protein than to drink it in the form of a shake, because there's also all of the added ingredients that you get to make it taste good. So just keep that in mind. But if you guys want to know more about anything in terms of fish oil, magnesium, or protein, please let me know. Don't hesitate to reach out. I'm happy to chat more about these. Those are really the supplements that I want people to focus on if they're going to focus on any supplements. But of course, before you even do that, you have to focus on getting sleep, nutrition, and exercise, daily movement in, and you have to really hone in on those before you start to bring in all these extra things. You're really just throwing money away at that point if you're not focusing already on good nutrition, good sleep habits, and daily movement. Hope this was helpful. And don't forget to visit www.thewca.fit for more information on nutrition coaching. And if you have any questions, of course, email me at coaching@thewca.fit.